First I'll go to S3, I'll create a new bucket. So create a bucket. So what are the naming conventions?
Only small letter.
Okay, only small letter.
No tags. No tags. No
Tags in the sense?
because
Invalid characters. Okay, so but I can use two characters, right? What? Underscore? Is it? Underscore or hyphen? Hyphen I can use then? Then? Dot I can use. But that should not be with end, right? Then? Uppercase, what about uppercase? I cannot use. Okay, then one more thing is there. So that should be unique. In the sense, whatever the name you're creating, that should be unique in a global, right? So that's it. So I'll create a bucket. Bucket for KMS. KMS demo. Okay, bucket for KMS demo dot in. So I'll create this bucket in Ohio region. Okay. Darshan? No. Darshan, actually, now I'm in a class. I'll do one thing. I'll finish this class as soon as possible. Then I'll call you. Okay? Okay, bye. Okay, I will make it enable this ACL. Okay? Come down. So I'll make it public. So I will acknowledge. Then I will create a bucket. Okay, I'm not going to encrypt as of now. I'll create an object, then manually I will encrypt that. Okay, so create a bucket. Versioning, server-side encryption versioning we not required. See, versioning only required for replication object. That's it. Only two scenarios we required like a versioning. That's it. So created a bucket. Here you can see that. Where is it? What is that bucket? This one, right? Bucket KMS demo. I will open this bucket, upload, add a file. So I will upload this file, index.html. Okay? Open. Upload. Yes, successfully uploaded. So I'll try to access this file. So click index.html. So we getting one link, right? Access link. Click over here. I'm not able to access. Why? No, I've been already make it as a public, but even object is private. So what should I do? I have to go to object level ACL, right? Object level ACL, right? So I'll do one thing. I will take a duplicate window. Then see, we have to go to object actions. Okay, either I can go with this window or else I'll go to my bucket. I will select my object, then go to action, come down, then make public using ACL. That's it. Public. So then go to this object, refresh. You'll be able to access. Right. So now I'm a root user, right? Okay. So I'll go to my bucket again. I'll refresh this page. I'll go to my object. I'll go to properties. Okay. Come down. Server-side encryption, that is disabled now. Right? So I will make it enable. Click edit. Enable. So I will create a SSS KMS encryption key. Okay. Click over here. Choose your KMS key from your pool, whatever the key you created yesterday. So I will create. So as of now, I don't have any key. Why? Because yesterday itself we created two keys, right? But now it's not all. No. Exactly. Yesterday I created in which region? Northern Virginia region, right? Okay, that's what. So I'll click this KMS. Create a KMS key. I'll create a symmetry key. Okay, so we'll learn what is asymmetry key. So encrypt and decrypt, click next. Okay, before I need to select the region and all, right? So let me go to create a key. Okay, so I'll create a single region key. So now you can see that my region is Ohio region. So I'll create a key, next. Ohio key. Next. Now you can see that. So I have two users. One is Alec, another one is a Mike. So I can give administrative permission. But as of now, I'm not going to delegate any permission for any user. Okay. Role. So I can attach a policy with the role as well. Then I can attach this role with my EC2 or any other service. So EC2 will be able to decrypt the file. You got? See, we have three kind of identities. What all are? User, group and role, right? So we can attach policy and like this role with that identities. right? So the same as. I'll go to next. So define key usage permission. Okay. So I will skip this option as of now. I'm not going to give any delegated permission. Next. Then click next. Finish. Successfully created KMS key. Right. I'll go to my bucket domain. I will refresh. So I'll have a key Ohio key over here. Right. So I'll try to encrypt my object by using this particular key. So click over here. Then save a change. Okay, successfully I encrypted, right? Okay, now I will go to that object again. Here you can see that object, right? I will refresh. Okay, now I'm not able to access. Why? Because I didn't give any permission for root as well, right? So what I'm going to do here, I will create a user. Then I will try to access this object by using that user. Okay, so let me remove this first. I'll go to my bucket again. I'll go to IAM. Open link. Okay, already have a user Alex or Mike. I will go with that user, right? So I have two users. Open this. Okay. So Alex, Mike, right? If I open Alex, you will be able to find already have a S3 full access. See, S3 full access have been already attached, right? So I'll try to log in as Alex. Then I will try to access that object. Okay. So let me log in as Alex. I'll go to security credential. I will get the access link. I'll go to my Edge browser. I will paste over here. What is the name? Alex. What is the password? Alex at the rate 123. Because a couple of weeks ago we already created this user, same username and password. Okay. So successfully logged in Alex, right? So Alex is already having S3 full access. In the sense he can do whatever activity he wants, regardless of any actions, right? So I'll go to S3. So now you can see the login as Alex. Okay. I'll go to my first bucket. Bucket KMS demo.in. Open this. I will open this bucket index.html. I will try to access. See? Okay. So what is the problem actually I'm getting? So the request specifying server-side encryption with the AWS KMS managed key. Because this user doesn't have that delegated permission. That's why. So I'll go to KMS now. I'll go to my root user. I'll go to KMS console, reload. Let me log in 1 minute. Okay, I'll go to KMS managed key. Already I created a Ohio key, right? So click over here. So come down. Here you can see that key administrator. So I can add after creating this key as well. So I'll go to key users. Okay. So I'll click add. So what is the username? Alex. Then add. Okay, successfully added Alex, right? Okay, I'll go to this object. So now I'll refresh. Wait, let me make as a public. Where is it? Duplicate. I'll go to object action. Make using public ACL. Wait, what is the issue we getting? Okay, bucket policy in da. That's checking over. Eh? No, I some group. Wait a minute. ചിലപ്പോൾ അതായിരിക്കും ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ പോളിസി ഉണ്ടാവും നോക്കട്ടെ അതൊരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ഇവിടെ ആമസോൺ S3 ഫുൾ ആക്സസ് പെർമിഷൻ ബൗണ്ടറി ഒന്നുമില്ല ഓക്കെ ആമസോൺ S3 ഫുൾ ആക്സസ് credential. Region. Alex users. Okay, let me check then. Wait, what is the problem?
Objective public ആണ്.
Hmm?
Objective public.
പബ്ലിക് ആണത്, പക്ഷേ ബക്കറ്റ് പോളിസി ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടോ? പക്ഷേ അതിന് ബക്കറ്റ് പോളിസിയിലും ഇത് വേറെ ബക്കറ്റ് അല്ലേ? ഒരു 1 minute. See, I don't have any bucket policy as well, right? But why we not require a policy generator over here? He's supposed to come. See, wait. ഞാൻ നോക്കട്ടെ, ഞാനതാ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യാം. ആക്ഷൻ, let me go to this, make public using as. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll try to access. Click over here, open. Okay, now he's able to access, right? So I'll do one thing. I'll go to root user. I will remove this user first. I will remove this key administrator. No need to add key administrator. Only need to add key user. That's it. Okay, I'll go to key user. I'll remove this key user. Remove. Okay, now I'll go to this object again. I'll refresh. Wait, it will take some time maybe.
300 seconds ഇവിടെ കഴിയും.
അല്ല, കുറച്ച് ടൈം എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട് നമുക്ക് വരാൻ. വെയിറ്റ്, ഇത് ലോഗ് ഔട്ട് ആവുന്ന സംഭവം ആണോ? ഇതിലല്ലേ തുറന്നത്? ഓക്കെ, ഇതാണ് അലക്സ് അല്ലേ? Okay, so that's the problem. Okay, so now Alex is not able to access, right? Let me add the permission once again. I'll go to root user, KMS console, add Alex, add. Okay, successfully added, and now I'll go to Alex again. So he's supposed to access, right? Let's try. Yes, now he's able to access, right? See, if I go to root user, I will remove this user from, okay, this KMS users list. Okay, so this is my Alex account. I will refresh. Okay, this one. Where is open? Okay, so now he's not able to access, right? He's not able to access. Again, I will try to add. Let me check, cross check whether it is working or not. Okay, again I added. I'll go to my user, click open. He's able to access. Now it's perfectly, it's working, right? See, by mistake and actually I opened root user. That's what actually we got confused on it. So now I hope you cleared about that, right? Any doubts? I created a
Key admin എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ
key admin key, so he can modify the key, he can delete the key, he can change the key. So the administrator, he can do whatever he want. He can delete as well. See, if I adding any users over here, Alex, okay, he'll become one privilege key administrator. See, key deletion permission, allow key administrator to delete this key. I can give a permission, but the user, he cannot delete the key, he cannot manage the key. He can only use the key to decrypt the object. Okay, so that's the purpose.
അല്ല, കീ അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേഷൻ കൊടുത്തതിന് ശേഷം ഈ തൊട്ട് താഴത്തെ ഈ കീ ഡിലീഷൻ ഓഫ് ചെയ്തുവാണെങ്കിൽ കീ എഡിഷൻ പോസിബിൾ ആണ്. കീ
എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, ഡിലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല.
ആ കീ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ റൂട്ട് യൂസറിന് ആപ്പിന് ആക്സസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
അതല്ല, ഇതെങ്ങനെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ കീ അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റർ ഉദ്ദേശം എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവർ പോയിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, കീ വേറെ ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഇങ്ങനെ അസൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, അതൊക്കെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഡിലീറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ റിമൂവ് ചെയ്യാനേ പറ്റും. പുതിയൊരു കീ ഒന്ന്
അല്ല, ഐ മീൻ അഡ്മിൻ പ്രിവിലേജ് വന്നാൽ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും.
സോ ഈ കീ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുവാണെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ റൂട്ട് യൂസറിന് ആക്സസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല.
പറ്റും. റൂട്ട് യൂസർ ബൈ ഡിഫോൾട്ട് റൂട്ട് യൂസർ ഹാവിംഗ് ഓൾ ദി പ്രിവിലേജ്.
സോ if any changes in this key will automatically updated for the root user.
എക്സാക്ട്ലി, അതന്നെയല്ലേ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ പോയിട്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ആവില്ല യൂസറിന്റെ ഈ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റിലെ. അത്രേ ഇരുന്നുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പൊ കീ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ ഒരു പുതിയൊരു കീ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, പെർമിഷൻ ഇല്ലാത്തതോ? റൂട്ട് യൂസർ എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇവിടെ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ഇവിടെ ഇതാ ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തത്, ഈ ലിങ്കിലാണ് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തത്. സി, ഞാൻ ഈ ലിങ്ക് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തത്, ഈ ലിങ്ക് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്താൽ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, ഡിക്രിപ്റ്റ് ഓൾറെഡി എൻക്രിപ്റ്റഡ് അല്ലേ. സോ വി ഹാവ് ടു യൂസ് ദിസ് ഓപ്പൺ. ഓക്കെ, then only we will be able to find. See,
Sir, will the root user know that if there is a change in the key without CloudTrail or CloudFront?
So we can create a Lambda function, then we can let them know.
No, without anything, will the root user know that there is a change in the key? For example, I gave a permission, administrative privilege for a user.
Okay.
Key. He cannot delete the key. He cannot give the permission to delete the key. So, suppose a user made a change in the key. He updated the key.
Okay. Who? The user or root user?
The user.
User. Okay.
So, will the root user be able to know that without a CloudTrail?
Exactly. That's what we can create an automation task. For example, by using Lambda. So, whenever the user is doing any activity on account, so we can create a function for Lambda function. So that user will be triggered automatically. So when it we can create a function for the Lambda function. So when it meet the criteria or when it satisfies the criteria, automatically root user or the corresponding person manager, he'll be get the mail. Okay. So that we can create. So we can either use Python, Ruby or Java or C#, other language we can use for create. So that will come under automation. If you want, you can learn that as well. So I hope you understood what is this encryption and all. How we can create a KMS key and how we can give a policy for a particular user. Right? Any doubt from that topic? Any doubts? Any doubt? Doubt in S3 no doubt in any doubt? S3 any parts? So where you like encryption. ഒരു ഡൗട്ട് ഇല്ലാത്ത സംഭവം വളരെ സിമ്പിൾ ടോപ്പിക് എൻക്രിപ്ഷൻ അത് നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ കഴിയില്ല സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് മാനിഫെസ്റ്റ് ഓവർ ഐ ഇറ്റ്സ് എൻക്രിപ്റ്റഡ് സി ഇഫ് യു ഡോണ്ട് ഹാവ് എ പെർമിഷൻ യു cannot decrypt. Okay, for example, let's consider I didn't enable encryption. Okay, even if I don't have any permission to encrypt and decrypt the key, I can access the key because that is not encrypted. But if I encrypt it and you have S3 full access, you cannot access the key. I hope you understood.
We can't see the key.
We can see the key, but if you don't have a permission, you cannot access the key. In the sense object. I hope it's clear. Any doubts? Any doubts? We can add. So we can create a bucket policy. Separately? Okay. Actually, what is the purpose? I didn't get the purpose first of all. Intention. Policy. Why? Custom policy or in the sense the router is able to access the key, right? We can create a policy, bucket policy, then we can add the ARN number over there, user ARN number. So that particular user only can access. Or else what I can do here, I can create a group. The group will be get one Amazon resource name. Okay, so I can put all the users into that group. Then I can create a policy. I can only put that group ARN number. So the whoever in part of that group, that user will be able to access. It's a very simple concept. We have two types of encryption. One is a client side, another one is a server side. In a client side, so we have to encrypt the object, then we have to upload. In server side, we have two types. One is SSC S3, another one is SSC KMS. SSC S3 in the sense is S3 having one managed key by using we can encrypt. Okay, so SSC KMS in the sense, so KMS is a AWS service. By using that service, we can create a key, then we can encrypt. Okay, so while I'm creating a key, I have an option. I can make a user into administrator or you define a usage user. Okay. So once I select these users can access that key, so that user only can access that key. But by default, root user can access all the service without any restriction. But even though I can restrict the root user access, how? Organization I can use, or else which service we can use? One more service we were discussing. We were discussing about one more service, right? One is organization, another one control tower. Right, I can use these two services for. Right. If you're getting any question, can we restrict a root user access? We can do it by using which policy? SCP. SCP. What is SCP? Service Control Policy. Exactly. Okay. So now we will head over to VPC and we will discuss what is a VPC and what is a port number, what is the IP address and what is the private IP range. Okay. What is a network? Basically, what is a network? Okay, one or more system is connected, that is called a network. Simply, right? അവിടെ ഇതുണ്ട് ദിവസമാണ് അവിടെ. Visible, right? Yeah. Okay. See, what is the network? Exactly. See, if I connected one system with another system, that is called network. Okay. Because these two systems can communicate. If I have only one system, the system cannot communicate, right? So even if the system are having private IP, they can communicate by using Wi-Fi or wired connection. So I can connect RJ45, then I can communicate. I can share resources. I can download files. I can transfer my files to one system to another system. That's possible. Okay. So that's called network. If you connected two systems, that is called a network file. Okay. Next, what is a VPC? What is a pods? Pods. So how we can define a pod?
Specific access.
Okay. Then what is the use case of a pod? Why we should use pod?
Not the service.
Okay. It will identify the service, right? See, for each service we have a
Port number.
exactly particular port number. For example, suppose if you want to visualize your web page. Okay. So I have a facebook.com, right? But when I'm accessing facebook.com, I'm able to access the front end page, right? So I can enter my username, password, right? So that is called one service. Visualizing service. So that is called HTTP service. So what is the port number of HTTP?
80.
Port number 8, right? See, if Facebook is disabled port number 80, then we cannot visualize that Facebook page. You got? Same as if you want to connect your server or virtual machines, or if you want to connect your router switches, we have to connect through, either we can connect through wired connection or we can connect through remote connection. Okay. So what is SSH? Secure shell. So what is the use of SSH? Okay. So it will provide encryption. Purpose, what is the purpose of SSH? Remote access. As we discussed, so we can connect with one system to another system. That's the purpose. SSH. Please note it down if you want. SSH, that's a protocol number is a 22. Protocol is SSH, port number is a 22. Please note it down. Okay, telnet. So that's a 22. Sorry, 20. So what is the difference between telnet and SSH?
Telnet is in clear text format.
What?
The telnet, the messages are sent in clear text format.
Clear text. That's a human readable. That is not encrypted. But if you're using SSH, secure.
Telnet is interceptable.
Interceptable. Okay, fine. That I don't know. Okay. So next, HTTPS. So what is HTTP and HTTPS? Difference between HTTP and HTTPS?
SSL certificate.
Okay. So with the secure version, same as. Okay. So now you can see that SSL is secured version, but the use case is the same, right? So HTTPS is secured version and HTTP is insecure version. See, if I access AWS.com, any other website, you can see that one logpad icon over here, right? One logpad icon. If you click over, you will be able to find connection is a secure. Just click over here, certificate is a valid. See, I'm able to access the certificate. So which algorithm they're using, everything I can find it out. Details. You have to go to these details and you will be able to find which algorithm, SHA algorithm, MD5 algorithm, or RS algorithm, AES algorithm. You can find it out. Okay. So we'll come to that matter. So next, what is the next port? Let me just click it. FTP. So what is FTP? Exactly. Suppose if we want to create a server for the file transfer, okay, then we will use FTP protocol. What is the port number?
2021.
25.
20.
21 exactly. 20 and 21 I have to use, and we have to understand actually what is the exact use of 20 and 21. Asif, what is the 20 and what is the 21? We already discussed.
One is a file transfer and one is
21 is
file transfer.
file transfer. Is it?
20 is a file transfer.
20 is a file transfer and 21 is connection establishment. See, if you want to connect between two systems or two servers, then we will use 21 and we'll use 20 for connection transfer, and 21 is the establishment. Okay, please note it down. It's very important. So while we creating a server, you will be familiar with that. Okay, as long as we'll do the lab.
FTP secure.
FTP secure and SFTP. Secure version we have SFTP, we have a TFTP. So we have different versions. So we'll discuss that. But commonly we use in 20 and 21. And one more thing. See, by default I'm using 22 protocol. So my question is, can I change this protocol number 22 to 23? Is it possible? We can. We can do it. For example, so in company we will have a 22 port number for my server, right? But I can modify this port number 22 to 23, 24, 25, 3000, 4000. So I can have up to 65,535. 35. Total I can have, no issue. See, by default they are allocated 22 protocol or port number, but I can change for the security purpose. The problem is everyone knows about this 22 protocol, right? So you guys all knows like what is the port like a protocol number of SSH. So easily you can breach any network, right? Company network. So the company they will divert this port number into 3000. So it will convert to 22 automatically. Forwarding alla. We change it, modify it. So by default they are said port number 22, but we can modify it. So we have another concept, port forwarding as well. Okay, so we can connect a server 3000 port. So once we connect, it will forward to port number 22. Then it will connect the entire server. That also we can do it. And I'll show you the demo. Then we have DHCP. What is it? DHCP? Dynamic host configuration protocol. What is it?
It is used for giving IP address in the LAN.
Exactly. Automatically it will get the IP from the port. That's what we use in DHCP, right? What is the port number? 60?
67, 68.
67 and 68. Okay. TFTP. TFTP. Trivial file transfer protocol. Okay. 69. So we have SFTP, TFTP, FTP. Okay, but it's important. Next, MySQL. Database. So we can use to connect our MySQL database. What is the port number? 3306 we can use. Okay, 3306. MySQL database. MySQL. Okay, database. So by default the port number will be 3306, but I can modify it. Okay. And what is the port number of a Postgre? Postgre is another database, SQL database only. What is the port number? 5432. It's a fancy number, 5432. 5432. Note it down. Database. So we have different kind of database. For example, Oracle DB, MySQL server. Then we have a MariaDB. We have a MongoDB. We have a PostgreDB. We have a Aurora DB. Database. But they will use a different protocol or port number. So what is RDP? Remote
desktop protocol.
Okay. What is the use case of RDP? Why?
To connect Windows system.
Windows system we can use RDP, right? Okay. RDP. What is the port number? 3389. So I can connect Windows system by using remote desktop protocol. It's very important. So at least you will get one question like what is the port number of DNS? What is the port number of HTTPS? Okay, because while we provision a server, so mandatorily we have to mention this port number. Then only we can access the services. Okay. Next, NFS. What is NFS?
Network type protocol.
No. NFS.
Network file system.
Network file system. Okay. So what is this? See, we have a service in AWS that is called EFS. Okay, that is a file system. It's kind of a storage. If you want to connect this storage, we have to enable this NFS protocol. What is the port number? 2049. Note it down. So it's a file system protocol. If you want to connect your storage through network, we have to use NFS protocol, network file system. Okay, and we can install this NFS in Windows and as well as Linux as well. Okay, so commonly we use for Linux, but we can use for Windows as well. I'll show. Note in the Azure. നിങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടായില്ല അല്ലേ? ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നോ? പിന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടില്ലല്ലോ അവിടെ. ആ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ വന്നായിരുന്നോ? ആ അല്ല നിങ്ങളെ കണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അജൂരിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ആ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഈശ്വര